Barack Obama just gave two speeches that sliced clean through the MAGA myth, and Donald Trump hasn't said a single word, which for Trump is basically him screaming into a pillow like the petulant child he truly is. He's silent now, but we already know the noise that's coming. The same tired chorus. He's jealous, he's corrupt, all he does is talk about me. Because when Obama talks about America's soul, Trump hears his poll numbers crashing through the floor.
Always had competing stories about who we are. We the people just means some of us. That in order to qualify, you have to be the right color, or come from the right family, or worship in the right way, or have enough money. And it's a story that's policed by fear and force that tries to convince people that for their group to win, another group has to lose. That if somebody doesn't look like you or think like you or practice religion exactly the same way you do, they must be a threat to your way of life, and they need to be put in their place. And that's how Donald Trump thinks about America.
Obama draws a map of empathy and shared humanity and collective purpose, and Trump sees only territory to conquer. He hears "we the people" and immediately edits it to "we the poll numbers." Obama says America's story is bigger than fear, but fear and division are Trump's entire business model. Therefore, if unity and hope sell positive change, Trump is determined to sell hatred and grievance at wholesale prices. Obama described Trump's worldview so accurately, it must have triggered an alert on his personal hard drive, and if you think he'll let that stand untweeted, give him about 5 more minutes of silence.
They put on a big show of deporting people and targeting transgender folks. They never miss a chance to scapegoat minorities and blame DEI for every problem under the sun. You got a flat tire? Must be DEI. Your wife kicked you out? DEI. Who knew? But what they haven't done is help you.
That right there, they haven't helped you. That's the line that will send Trump's brain into a meltdown. Obama cuts through the noise and points out that the MAGA obsession with scapegoating minorities and blaming DEI for everything, including the kitchen sink, is just a colossal, empty distraction. Trump will rush to Truth Social, caps lock blazing. Obama was a disaster. I helped everyone. Right before bragging about crowd size at a FEMA rally, he couldn't even run properly. They call it messaging, but it's really just emotional kindergarten. It's a big child letting out the steam, stomping his feet. Therefore, every genuine critique of his character becomes an excuse for another pathetic meltdown, and every meltdown becomes a campaign commercial for his ego. But there is something deeper going on in the current silence. Maybe for once Trump handlers actually got it right and told him, don't feed the grown-up. Because Obama didn't just attack his policies, he precisely described his psychology. A man who only feels powerful, only feels tall when he's actively stepping on someone else's neck. And that's one insult Trump can't counter: intelligence and eloquence. They say sticks and stones may break bones, but elegance and truth break narcissists. Therefore, his current silence might actually be the loudest, most humiliating confession he's ever made. Obama talked about empathy, equality, and shared humanity, the stuff leaders used to get elected for. Trump will talk about revenge, enemies, ratings, and the polls in Georgia. 2 men, 2 very different Americas. One writes poetic prose, while the other writes sound bites and Freudian slips. And when he finally does respond, it'll sound like it always does: a man trying to fight intelligence and eloquence with childish logic while stomping his feet. Obama spoke about who we could be. Trump's response will remind us of exactly who he is. If you want to see more stories like this, leave a comment down below and hit the wee subscribe button. And if you enjoyed this video, consider sharing it with your friends because it really helps. It helps a lot. Thanks for being here. I'll see you in the next one.